Today, I'm going to tell you the story of a mother, a poor, veiled, helpless woman, who had nothing to offer for the sake of Allah's religion. No wealth, no house, no gold, no silver. But she sacrificed the one thing. That is the greatest adornment for any woman. Yes, her hair. She cut off her own dark, silky, golden hair, braided them into ropes, and said, "Perhaps the dust from the hooves of the warriors' horses will fall upon these braids, and maybe it will become my protection from the fire of hell." But the story does not end here. The real tale begins when her young son, a boy as radiant as the full moon, a hafiz of the Quran, a worshipper of the night, runs after the caravan holding on to his mother's final request. What happens next? A dream, a martyrdom, a meeting beyond this world, a tale that moves even the hardest hearts to tears. This is not just a story. It is a breathtaking account filled with faith, love, loyalty, a mother's sacrifice, and the fragrance of martyrdom. If you have the courage, come, step with me into this unique and true story of a mother and her son. Raqqa preparations for jihad were at their peak in the city of Raqqa. Abu Qudama ash-Shami was equipping the horses with his fellow warriors when suddenly a modest, veiled, poor yet dignified woman arrived before him. In a trembling voice she said, "I heard you are preparing horses for the path of Allah. If only I had a horse, I would have donated it, but I have nothing, except this." She presented braided ropes made from her own golden, strong hair and said, "These are the braids of my own hair. If they can be of use to you, accept them. Otherwise, give them to some other warrior. Maybe the dust from the hooves of the horses fighting in Allah's cause will fall upon them, and maybe this will save me from the fire of hell." Most women treat their hair as their greatest beauty. They care for it, nourish it, adorn it. But this pious woman, after her husband's martyrdom, gave up all such concerns. She cut her hair, braided it with mud and dust, and prepared it to be used as ropes for the horses. She then said, "If jihad were obligatory on women, I would not stay behind. I have only one memory of my martyred husband, my son, a young, handsome, capable boy of 15, a hafiz of Quran, a worshipper, a warrior in training. If he returns safely, I will send him to you for jihad as well." Abu Qudama accepted the hair rope and kept it in his satchel. The caravan departed from Raqqa. Near the fortress of Muslim Ibn Abdul Malik, they heard a rider calling out, "Oh Abu Qudama, wait, may Allah have mercy on you." He arrived, dismounted, greeted them and said, "Alhamdulillah, I reached you in time and was not deprived." Abu Qudama said, "Remove your veil so I may see your age. If you are of age, I'll let you join. Otherwise, I'll send you back." The youth lifted his veil, a face radiant like the full moon, filled with light, dignity, humility. Abu Qudama asked, "Is your father alive?" The youth said, "No, he was martyred in the path of Allah. I have come to follow his path." "Your mother?" "She is alive." Abu Qudama said, "Then go back and seek her permission. Obedience to the mother is better than jihad." Tears filled the young boy's eyes. He said, "Uncle, you don't recognize me. I am the son of that woman, the one who gave you her braided hair." Abu Qudama's heart trembled. The boy continued describing his mother's farewell, how she embraced him and handed him over to Allah, how she reminded him that a martyr intercedes for 70 people of his family. Hearing this, Abu Qudama wept. Throughout the journey, he noticed that the young boy was the most devoted in remembrance, the best rider, and the bravest in spirit. One evening, the caravan camped in enemy territory. Everyone slept from exhaustion. The young boy too fell asleep, smiling. In the morning, Abu Qudama asked, "Son, why were you smiling in your sleep?" He replied, "Uncle, I saw a strange dream. I was in the gardens of paradise. There were palaces of silver with silk curtains. Beautiful maidens greeted me and said, 'Welcome, your time is near, but not yet.' Then I saw a magnificent palace. Inside was a woman of indescribable beauty. She said, 'I am yours and you are mine, but we will meet tomorrow at the time of Zuhr.' Abu Qudama said, 'This is a dream of goodness. Inshallah, great good awaits you.' The battlefield and the martyrdom. In the morning, a caller announced, 'O army of Allah, mount your horses, prepare for paradise.' The enemy approached. The first to charge was the young boy. He cut through their ranks like a lion. Abu Qudama warned, "Son, step back, you're inexperienced in battle tactics." The boy replied, "Uncle, did Allah not say, 'When you face the disbelievers in battle, do not turn your backs'?" A fierce clash began. They were separated. Many Muslims were martyred. Abu Qudama searched desperately for the boy until he found him, covered in blood and dust, breathing his last. The boy was whispering, "Uncle, call me, come closer." Abu Qudama held him. The boy said, "Uncle, by the Lord of the Kaaba, my dream has come true. I am the son of the woman who gave you the braided hair." Abu Qudama wept, kissed his forehead. He said, "Son, don't forget your uncle on the day of judgment." The boy whispered, "How could I forget, when right now you are wiping dust from my face?" Then he made his final requests. "Uncle, take my blood-stained clothes to my mother. Tell her that Allah has accepted her gift. Give my sister my greetings, and tell her, from today until the day of judgment, Allah alone is your protector." He recited the Shahada, and his soul departed. The warriors buried him. Abu Qudama returned to Raqqa. He struggled to locate the martyr's home. Then he saw a young girl asking people, "Uncle, did my brother not return with you?" A dagger pierced his heart. But he stayed silent. The mother heard her daughter's voice and came out. Her face drained of color when she saw Abu Qudama. Yet she steadied herself and asked, "Tell me the truth. Have you come with condolences or glad tidings?" He replied, "May Allah have mercy on you. I have come with both. Allah has accepted your offering." The mother burst into tears, but through her sobs she said, "Alhamdulillah, Allah did not waste the sacrifice of my son." When Abu Qudama conveyed the martyr's greetings to the sister, she screamed, collapsed, and passed away on the spot. He handed the blood-stained clothes to the mother and left with tears in his eyes. This story ends here, but the sacrifice of a mother and the martyrdom of her son left behind an eternal message. Whatever is given sincerely in the path of Allah is never lost.